Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Alexis and I just had a baby. So I am currently 4 weeks postpartum, and we are going to talk about my healing process up until this point. So if you're interested in that, just keep on watching. All right, so we're gonna try to make this short and sweet. I'm gonna let y'all know what the hospital provided me with and what I got as a gift or bought out of pocket to help me with my healing process. So we're gonna start off with the hospital. This is what my hospital bag looks like. Not my actual hospital bag, but like my healing bag. And this is what it came with. This is underwear. It's mesh underwear. If you open it up, which I will for you, y'all, it literally looks like fishnet. This underwear, I've heard people say they love it. I thought it was terrible. It was probably the worst thing that they gave me. I absolutely hated this underwear. I felt like it was very ineffective. As far as the healing process, like wearing this underwear, if I just had a baby and I'm bleeding down there and all y'all give me is this one pad, I can finally move, because if you haven't seen my other videos, I was on bed rest basically. So I couldn't really move much during my birthing process. And I sleep on my side. So when they told me I was able to sleep on my side, this ain't cutting it, y'all. This underwear is not, it just really wasn't cutting it. Now, they tell you that when you're in the hospital, you can keep anything that they give you. So I kept a whole bunch of these little pads. If y'all don't know what it is, it's like the little puppy pads. So if I ever get a puppy, I'm gonna use these. Sorry, I'm childish. They also gave me these pads, which I'm gonna open up because I actually didn't open them up. I didn't use any of these pads. This is just like a regular pad. Not big enough when you just gave birth. This is like a period pad. It's really not big enough. That's all I can say. Especially with these little mesh panties. Let me show y'all what these panties look like. These are the drawers. Nothing was being covered. Nothing was being protected. I don't know what. It was just terrible. I absolutely hated these drawers. The little peri bottle, it has the little squeeze. What is it? It has the little holes where you put some warm water in here. You spray it down there for when you use the restroom. It's to help you clean yourself off. They gave me some Dermaplast, which this actually felt pretty decent spraying down there. I mean, it just cooled it down for me. That's how it felt for me. It was more of a cooling sensation for me rather than like a pain reliever, because it really didn't relieve any pain for me. So a little backstory. When I gave birth, I had a 2nd-degree tear. I don't know how many stitches I got, but I was stitched up. I don't know how long it took for my stitches to dissolve, because nobody told me how long this healing process was actually supposed to take. So one day I just decided to look down there and I didn't see any stitches, and I was like, okay, so maybe they're gone. Maybe they dissolved already. Like, I wasn't sure how long I was supposed to wait to take a shower, how long I was supposed to wait, like, to actually be able to wipe, like, properly, because I was using this little bottle for a really long time, not gonna lie to y'all. Definitely over 2 weeks. Going into like 3 weeks, I was using this bottle. And I don't know if I really needed it that long. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Because for one, for most of the time, I was afraid to look down there myself. I'm like, I ripped. I don't know what it's gonna look like. It's probably scary down there. When I saw, I was pleasantly surprised. Not gonna lie to you. I was like, okay, she looks pretty normal. I think she still needs to do some healing, but she's looking all right. Now, back to what was in the bag. These are the pads that I used, that the hospital gave me, because like, this is pretty much what you need. You need a real big pad that's gonna cover from front to back, because you're gonna have a whole lot of drainage going on. You're gonna have a lot of stuff, a lot of fluids and things coming out of you because you just birthed a child that was in a whole lot of fluid and whatnot. So big pads, they were helpful. I never did use these. Oh, these were like witch hazel pads that I think I was supposed to use down there, but this is the thing. See, like I said in the previous video, nobody explained to me what to do during my healing process or how long my healing process was supposed to last. So I wasn't sure how to use these, or like, I wasn't sure about anything. I'm like, I don't know if this is safe to put on my vagina. I don't know. I could have Googled it, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to endure. I'm doing fine. I've been doing all right. Nothing was happening. So I'm like, forget about it. Like, guess I don't need these since they didn't decide to tell me about them. So that's what came from the hospital. And I'm going to tell you the things that you can get that are way better than the things that they give me in the hospital. So there is a whole kit. There is a postpartum kit. It's called the Frida Mom Aftercare Kit, Postpartum Kit, something like that. I'll put the picture up here. I used most of the stuff that came in it already because I liked it better than the hospital stuff. For one, let me start off with the underwear. This is what the underwear are like. They're like just regular briefs, like boy short underwear. They're actually very comfortable. Not gonna lie, they have a good amount of stretch to them. They feel decently soft. They didn't make me feel gross. A lot of things were making me feel gross. I had a lot going on down there. These made me feel more normal than these. These were stupid. Also in the Freedom Mom Kit, they give you these, they're ice pack pads. One thing I can say, in the hospital that I was at, y'all, they would give me a pad and an ice pack, put the ice pack on top of the pad, which it was mostly covering most of the pads. So I'm sorry, this is kind of gross TMI. When you're bleeding, nothing is really getting on the pad. So it was like the moment I moved, everything was sliding off the ice pack and going like past the pad and like messing up everything. It was very messy. It was really gross. And it was frustrating to say the least. Cause I'm like, for one, we were all women that was in there. So it's like, y'all know this is not about to catch all this blood, all this stuff that's coming out. Like, y'all know that this isn't about to catch this. You put the ice pack on top of the pad. What kind of sense does that make? Made absolutely no sense. These are nice. Like, you can feel it's really nice. It's a really cool sensation. It's a big pad. The pad is actually this big. So it's comparable to the pink pad that I showed y'all. It's pretty big. I would bring these to the hospital if you're, or at least have them for aftercare when you go home from the hospital. Y'all, these were nice. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on. The next thing that I had is the Freedom Mom Healing Foam. So you would basically pump this. You could pump it on the pad and put it up there. You could just put it on a tissue and like pat it up there to like feel that cooling sensation down there. Either way it goes, this is basically the same thing as this to me. They both gave me like a cooling sensation. They both say that they're like healing, you know, they relieve pain, blah, 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 blah. The next thing I had is this Peri bottle. So this, I liked both of these, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I really, really, really wanted to clean up down there, like make sure I got all the cracks and crevices, I used this one because you see how it's got the bend on it. Oh, there's water in it. You turn it upside down. Oh my goodness. You turn it upside down and it shoots straight up. So you get like, it's like an all access pass to get everything up in there. This one, you can't really angle it once it gets down to a certain level, like you squeeze and you're missing everything. So this one takes the cake for me. Get the Freedom Mom Peri bottle over the hospital bottle. And then the last thing that the Freedom Mom Kit came with is like these cooling pad liners, which is equivalent to these witch hazel liners. Yeah, well, it says it has witch hazel in it too. I didn't use neither one of those. Not gonna lie to you. I don't know, something about it. I was just nervous about putting witch hazel down there. I was actually nervous to put the dermoplast and the healing foam down there because I'm like, y'all, nothing be going down there. So like, really didn't want to do that. After I ran out of all the stuff in my Frida kit, y'all, I got some Depends. I did buy Depends diapers and it just made my life a whole lot easier. Not gonna lie to you. I saw that on TikTok. I saw a lot of people saying that like, it makes it so much easier while you're still healing. Just go ahead, wear your Depends. It's cleaner. You're gonna feel gross regardless, but you're not messing up your underwear, you're not messing up your covers, your bed, your everything. You're in a diaper, okay? You're in an adult diaper. You're not gonna mess up anything. So take that as you please. I used a lot of those Depends. They were very, very handy in that process. So after I ran out of my my Frida pads and all that, switched over to Depends. And after I felt like I was down to a decent amount of blood to where I could wear regular underwear, then I switched down to that. That's pretty much it as far as everything that I used to try to help with the healing process. They told me not to really be on my feet. Well, my mom and my boyfriend's mom, they were telling me like, you know, you should stay off your feet, try to relax as much as possible. Just, you know, let your body do its healing naturally. Y'all, I am, not that I'm stubborn, but I was tired. I was tired of laying down. I was tired of being in the bed. So I was trying to move around as much as possible during my healing process. I was moving very slow. It was very much like an old person or like a turtle, whichever comparison you want to use. I was moving very, very slow, but I was trying to make sure I was moving. I was like, the more I move, the quicker I'll feel better, the quicker I could feel back to normal. Like, I was on bed rest for 4 days, y'all. I couldn't stay in the bed any longer. So I was up, I was moving, I was doing what I could do with the pain that my body was in. I can tell you though, right now I am 4 weeks postpartum, but I'm still in pain. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I poop, it hurts. I don't wipe like rough. I'm very gentle when I'm wiping still because I know like everything is still getting back to normal. I am still bleeding, but it's not like a regular period. It's like your period is ending. So I'm praying that this is the end of this whole, bleeding process. That's what I'm praying for right now. But right now, everything, I'm still healing. Stuff is still happening. Still going through it, to say the least. But it's not bad at all. I have no complaints. It hasn't been a rough process, but I just can't say much about my healing process because of the fact that I didn't really know what I was doing. So that is everything that I use to help me with my healing process. If you have any questions on any specific product, I'm pretty sure you can buy everything from the Frida Mom kit separately, because I did see it in stores separately and in the kit. So if I had to recommend anything specifically, definitely get the Perry bottle, definitely get the underwear, definitely get the pads. And then if you don't feel like buying those separately, the underwear, the pads, and all that, Depends. I can't, it's the easier way to go. Less mess, less stress. Oh, but no, seriously, like those are my recommendations. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you have any questions on anything specific, leave that in the comment section down below. Any questions y'all have at all, questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below and I got you. I try to respond to all my comments. Yeah, that's it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like this video if it was helpful. If you liked it, or you just want to support, click the like button and make sure you subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.